so, 4 years, 30 credits, untold hours have all come down to this. I figure I have about 2.5 minutes to impress upon you one word. I only want you to remember one word. For this final assignment, you won't need Google, Wikipedia, your iPads, or cut and paste. Just one word. Forgive.
Wow.
Forgive. Now, I'm fairly confident that across the city today, there are likely no other group of grads being asked to think about this word. You might have been expecting learning. That's a good education word. But today, can I help you to write any better than Mr. George already has? No. Can I help you conduct experiments or create photo illustrations better than Ms. Graves and Mr. Thompson have taught you? Could I ever explore with you more thoroughly the wonders of an iPad than Mr. McCaig has already done? Certainly not. Sorry. Oh, you still have it. So, yeah, you were supposed to hand them already. Miss Clark said
Strawberry.
we're probably not going to do remote learning. We're going to go remote, which you probably don't have to learn. Yeah, so, let's wave. Where's your family? Oh, hey, hi. Okay, I got this little thing I'm doing now, so I'm going to head back. Great young women. They're a little forgetful, but that's okay. Now, one word, so it's not learning. You might, or remembering, you might have guessed maybe goal setting. Goal setting is a key thought. Well, have you met goals? Absolutely. Do you have more in the works? Certainly. There is a time and a place for goals, but today, not right now. Forgive. To forgive is about directing your own life by taking charge of what's in your control. You can't control circumstances, and you can't control people's reactions, but you can control how you choose to act. The reality of humans is that you will face countless conflicts and challenges, headaches and heartaches, which can only be avoided if you hermit yourself and hide away from society. And this is coming from me, someone who loves people and is an eternal optimist. To authentically forgive is rare. You know, as children, we move from forced forgiveness as a toddler. Now say you're sorry, okay, you tell them it's okay, to adulthood, where the forgive exchange seems to only happen on the surface, in those elevator bumps of life. Oops, sorry, oh, go ahead, no worries. To really forgive is difficult, both to extend it and to receive it. It can feel awkward at first. Let me be clear, to forgive is not about putting up with poor treatment or saying it's okay when you're wronged. It is about letting go of bitterness, deciding not to keep score, and choosing to frame contentment on your own terms, not dependent on circumstances or on others. You see, to forgive is not first and foremost about someone else. To forgive is fundamentally self-serving, and it's the healthiest thing for you.
Exactly.
I recognize that forgiveness is a tough topic for you, when for half of your adolescence, the country to our south was led by someone who seems to specialize in never admitting wrong, casting blame freely, and holding grudges fiercely. And now you come along, having matured into young adults, alert and in control of your lives. Why would you give up this control now? But please understand, to forgive fits this mindset. When you forgive, you set your own path. You are not controlled by circumstances or other people. To forgive is to choose how you want to live and how you want to treat people on your terms. See, in life, your state of happiness and personal peace cannot be dependent on rough times never happening, because they will, or people responding as you want them to respond when times are tough, which they won't always. To forgive is not about whether someone deserves it or not, or even requests it. It's about you pre-deciding the kind of person you want to be and the kind of life you want to lead. Why then is it so rare? Unfortunately for many people, it's about power. Well, if I forgive, I lose power. The other person wins. Well, if winning means holding on to bitterness, anger, hurt, and pain, you can have that kind of winning. Forgiving is about a different kind of power. To forgive unleashes an almost mystical power to recreate reality. It can surprise and shock people when you do it. It lifts a burden off their shoulders. It creates healing within a community. When you forgive, it affects the world around you. For the last 2 years, you've done your best to not be transmitters of the latest COVID variant. Well, forgiveness is also infectious, but this is a virus you want to share. To forgive is about learning to let it go. Now, at this point in time, I'm pleased to announce that Miss Valeri will be singing for us the Oscar-winning song Let It Go from the soundtrack of the Disney animated film Frozen. Sorry, she forgot her lyrics. So, so now, amidst your learning, amongst your successes, in the middle of all your goals, when you choose to forgive, you will ensure healthiness within yourself. When you choose to forgive, you create healing within your community. And so today, and in the days to come, I challenge you to choose to forgive. Thank you.